Hi guys, I'll be there in just a second. One second, please. There we go. Hi guys. It's Amy with A to Z Stamping doing my weekly live video. How's everybody doing? The weather has changed a little bit here. It's been so hot. I know it's been hot everywhere, but it looks like starting tomorrow we're gonna have like 10 days of not nice weather, which is good, I guess. We could use some rain, but that's just weird for the summer. I don't know, I find it weird. So anyway, how's everybody doing? So I didn't do a live video last week because Kaden and I decided to take an impromptu trip to Chelan with my mom and my sister and my niece Jaylee. So we were gone, but I did post a video for you guys. Did you all see that? I did an extra video and that was fun. It was really hot there. It was like almost 100 degrees and but we had a really good time. Which was nice to get away because I know I keep telling you guys I had nothing planned fun this summer. So that was kind of nice. Oh, sorry, I got to reach for something here. I see a scrap. So we did that while John and my older son were in the Virgin Islands and they made it home safe. They got home on late Sunday night. So it's nice having everyone back now. But, you know, when everyone's back, it's just back to me having to cook all the time and clean up and all that, which is fine. But I kind of enjoyed my vacation. Hi, Mom. I see you're watching. Is Jaylee watching? Hi, Jaylee. My little niece, she's in the hospital this week. So I know she's kind of bored. Are you bored, Jay? I hope you're not too bored. Anyway, I have a few things to go over and then I have a cute little demonstration. I'll show you this cute little box. You guys see this? They're so easy to make. And oh, I know it's backwards. It actually says, "You amaze me," but it's backwards too. But these boxes, aren't they adorable? And so easy to make. Okay, so I don't have a class this week, but you guys, next week, Monday, I'll be posting my Love You to Pieces class. You guys know that stamp set? In fact, let me grab it. So, sorry, I've got all this stuff behind me. Love You to Pieces. It's going to be this stamp set, and again, I know it's backwards to you, but you guys, it's the puzzle one. So, it's so cute. So, these two puzzle pieces that are black, one says "Love You," this one, and then this one up here says "To Pieces." This guy right here says "You are my missing piece." Then there's a few sentiments in cursive. This one says "One piece at a time," "We just fit," "Let's get together soon." This one down here says "Thanks for keeping me together." Then there's just a blank puzzle piece and some other things, but there's also coordinating thinlits called puzzle pieces. You guys, these are so cute. Check this out. So you can cut out puzzle pieces. This one right here is the one that cuts out that heart on the front and it leaves a puzzle imprint, but it doesn't cut them apart. And then there's this big puzzle piece. So the class will include the thinlits. So you will need a Big Shot or some other die cutting machine that works with our framelits and thinlits for this class, but it's going to be so cute. The Love You to Pieces class. So if you have this stamp set already or have been thinking about getting it, you should sign up for this class because I'll get you started with 6 cards right off the bat, and I'll kind of get the juices flowing and you'll have ideas on how to use it. All right, let's see. I'm A to Z Stamping on all social media. The 2 is the number 2, so A to Z Stamping. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I have a group. I'm on YouTube. I'm on, where else am I? That might be it. Oh, I have a blog, a2zstamping.com. If you ever want to find out anything, you can always visit my blog, a2zstamping.com, and that sort of gets you everywhere. All right, you guys, a couple things. Today is the last day to sign up to get the 10 free ink pads. So, if you are thinking, I could really use 10 free ink pads, but you're not sure you really want to sign up with Stampin' Up, I actually suggest you sign up. You really lose nothing, and you get the 10 free ink pads. But if you can't meet the quarterly minimums, which you would have till December 31st to meet your minimum, if you can't meet it, all that happens is you aren't signed up with Stampin' Up anymore. That's nothing bad happens. And you still have your 10 free ink pads and all the other stuff you get with signing up. So if you are interested, again, today is the last day to do that. We would have to sign up before 11 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're thinking about it or you just want to take advantage of the 10 ink pads, send me an email today or call me or whatever. My email is a2zstamping@gmail.com and we can talk about it. It's also the last day for the buy 3 get 1 free paper sale. So It's a good time to stock up on paper, you guys. That Best Root paper is so cute. You should definitely get that. The tropical paper also, especially if you're a scrapbooker. But if you just love paper and you do a lot of projects with paper, you know, who doesn't like getting stuff for free? I do. One last thing is, actually, it's not the last thing. Okay, I got two things. One, you can get 50% off Paper Pumpkin subscription for all first-time subscribers. So if you've subscribed in the past and you want to take advantage of this 50% off, you can. You just have to use a different email. And I'm not, like, you know, trying to work the system or anything. Stampin' Up! Is totally cool with that, too. You just have to use an email you haven't used before, and you can get 50% off the August kit. I don't know what it looks like. They haven't given us any spoilers or anything like that. But, I mean, for $10... I don't know, it's worth a shot. And you guys know I love Paper Pumpkin. Okay, and they just announced starting tomorrow, August 1st, there are two things happening tomorrow. If you go to a2zstamping.com, you'll see the color, what is it called? Color My Season. You guys, I don't even remember what it's called. But the exclusive stamp set and framelits that are only going to be available starting tomorrow while supplies last. It goes on sale tomorrow. Go to my website so you can see it. I know, I'm not even making any sense right now. That's tomorrow. Then also, you guys, we just found out the month of August is going to be bonus days. So I love that. Again, because who doesn't love free money? So for every $50 you spend in the month of August, you'll get a $5 coupon code. It's actually emailed to you. So make sure if you place an order, you're using an email that you actually check. They send you the code. So every $50, you get $5 to spend in September. I love that because, you guys, what comes out September 5th? The holiday catalog. And I just saw it yesterday. We got to see it for the first time. So good, you guys. I love the holiday catalog. I think it's my favorite because that's got the Halloween stuff, the Thanksgiving stuff, and all the Christmas stuff. And so you'll be able to use your bonus day coupons in September, which is perfect because last year bonus days, I think, were in July. And which is cool because, again, I love free money, but there wasn't a new catalog or anything out. So I wasn't quite as excited to spend my bonus days cash as I am this time. So again, for every $50, that's before tax and shipping, you get the code. So, and you can earn as many as you want. I mean, I know people who had like over 20 to use. I know that's a lot. I didn't have over 20. I wish, right? But, you know, if you have things from the current catalog that you want to get, August is a good time to get them, earn those bonus cash, and because that really adds up. And then you can spend it in the month of September on the new holiday catalog. All right, I think that's all I've got. If you have any questions, though, go ahead and post them here on the video. I always go back and read the comments, and I'll answer any questions you have on that. But I want to get to the demonstration, so let me just flip you around real quick. Flip you around and hook you up here. Oh, I can really quickly, I can show you this so it's not backwards to you. There, do you guys see that? Isn't that so cute? Love you to pieces. I love this. And I've heard a lot of people who are involved with like autism awareness and stuff like that. The puzzle piece is their symbol. So a lot of people have been liking this to use for that too. All the cards I'm designing for this class, obviously we're going to use the Love You to Pieces. We're going to use this one, I think. Thanks for keeping me together, I think. And we're also going to use, I think, the Let's Get Together Soon. I'm not totally sure. I haven't completely designed them yet. I've only started my process on that. But anyway, that will be next Monday. Okay, so let me show you guys how to make this adorable little box. So this box, well, I don't want to open my box. I'm going to open my box. I know I'm going to regret opening the box. Okay, so I'm going to open this box and show you how it is like a pizza box style. You see that? Pizza box style. And it holds perfectly our 3x3 envelopes and little note cards. So you could make a matching set. I haven't made a matching set yet, but I'm just showing you that our little 3x3 envelopes fit perfectly in here. This would be a great little gift for somebody with note cards, or especially at Christmas time, to give them a whole bunch of little cards that they can then attach to gifts. Isn't that so cute? But I'm going to show you how to make this. All right. So the first thing you need is you need a piece of designer series paper, or you could stamp something. I am using paper from the Tranquil Textures Designer Series, or Suite. The Tranquil Textures, this is that Designer Series paper. So this side has this Blackberry Bliss kind of stripes. This side has the leaves in petal pink and Blackberry Bliss on white. again, you could just take a piece of cardstock and you could stamp an image. It doesn't really matter what you do, but you need this to measure 11 and 5/8. No, not 11 and 5/8. What do I want this to measure? Let me think for a second. Okay, this needs to measure 9 and 5/8. There we go. 9 and 5/8 by 5 1/4. Okay. And let me just make sure I didn't make that up because I don't have it written down. Yep. 9 and 5/8 by 5 1/4. Yep. Well, that was good for my memory, right? Usually I'm way off. Okay. And we're going to need our scoreboard out. I like to use the scoreboard. You could use your trimmer. You could use your trimmer if you want. It doesn't really matter, whatever you use for scoring. And I know there's a weird glare, but we're just going to go with it. Okay. So you want to feed it in the long way. And we want to score this at 1 inch, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8 and 5/8. So you just count because this is by 8, so you'd count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get to the 5/8. Okay. Now, if you want to make your box bigger, like say you want to put something bigger on the inside. So my box measures 3 by 3, just over 3 by 3, so it holds those 3 by 3 cards. It's this part right here, you see in between, because these would be our sides, these little 1 inch sections. So it's this part that you would have to make bigger or smaller if you wanted to do a smaller box. Does that make sense? If you guys ever need help because you want to design your own box, send me an email. I'm happy to help you with the dimensions. I was telling my husband, math is hard. We could use math in crafting a lot. Okay, then we're going to rotate it and we're going to score it at 1 inch and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. All right, and that's it for the scoring. I love this box too because it's so easy. There's not a lot of fuss with this box. Can you guys see those score lines? So let's go ahead and burnish all of our score lines. Grab my bone folder here. Okay, just a reminder, I don't edit my live videos. All of the materials we use and instructions, basic instructions, will also be posted on my blog at a2zstamping.com later today. Like I said, they're pretty basic instructions though. The idea mostly for me is to have you follow along with my videos. So anyway, let's go ahead and burnish these. Okay. So it looks like this. We burnished all the sides. Then all we're going to do is we're going to take our paper snips and we're just going to notch up the long sides. So there's 4 places to cut and we're going to go ahead and notch them at the same time, which means cut that little pie piece out. So I cut at an angle like this and an angle like this and then cut straight up. And you see, I've got this little notched. So same with this one. I'm going to cut up. Then I'm just going to notch out a little piece. Notch out a little piece. Cut up. Pull both these out. And this one, cut straight up. And notch out a little piece. Notch out a little piece. All right. So there's one side. And flip it over and do the same thing. I love simple boxes like this. Okay. So, notch this one. Of course, you don't have to do the notching, but let me tell you, your box won't come together quite as nice if you don't, which is why we cut these little pie pieces out, and you'll see in a second. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay. So that's what it looks like now. And then we're just going to glue our box together. So one side is a little bit bigger than the other side. I think this is my smaller side. But you can tell if you just fold it over to see which side is bigger. You want the smaller side on the bottom. You want the bigger side obviously on top so it can fit over like a lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flip this over. And I think I'm going to grab my multi-purpose glue. I could use tear and tape. I could use snail. But since it is a box, I want something kind of strong. Let me grab my silicone mat so I don't get glue all over my table. You guys will see later this week in a video why my table is orange. Sometimes I take shortcuts and then I ruin my desk. Okay, so let me just squeeze a little glue out. There we go. So I'm just going to stick my glue on the outside tabs. We're going to go these 2 tabs. These 2 tabs and these 2 tabs. So we'll go ahead and start with the bottom one here, and you just go ahead and line it up. And the multi-purpose glue adheres very quickly. It dries really quick, and it's super strong. So you just pinch that together. Oops. Here we go. Want to give it a second to glue on there. And let me do my top while we're letting the bottom dry. Push. Again, if you don't want to work with the multi-purpose glue, you could use tear and tape. That would work very well also. Okay, and this one's gonna go to the bottom. 1 and 2. But do you see why having it notched? It's just a little bit better and cleaner. If we would have not notched it, it wouldn't have fit quite as well together. All right, so let's let that dry for just a second. Close over the top, just like so. Perfect, right? And the little 3x3 envelopes and note cards would fit in there just perfect. So we have this cute little box. Wouldn't this be cute in the Christmas paper? I can't wait for you guys to see all the Christmas paper in the holiday catalog. Oh my gosh, so cute. I am totally ordering that. We can actually order, demonstrators can order tomorrow, and I'm ordering all the paper. Gonna have lots of fun Christmas projects for you guys coming up. Okay, a bow. Isn't this metallic ribbon pretty though? We have so many pink colors now. I'm still trying to learn how to tell them all apart. They are all different. I'm struggling. I don't know why. This is the petal pink, which is one of the subtles. We have a powder pink, which is one of the in colors, and we have blushing bride, which is also a subtle. And they're all what I would call baby pink. This petal pink though, it's kind of a brownish pink. Does that make sense? Brownish pink, is that even a word? Okay, so that bow looks pretty good. So I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, and then of course we need a little topper. So I'm going to grab my petal pink ink and my Blackberry Bliss ink. So you see my ink pads look different. All ink pads now look like this. It's just that I haven't replaced them all. So I have the old style on some of them. So since that's the color of the paper, that's the color of the ink I'm going to be using. And I guess I need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Let me grab a scrap. This will work. So I grabbed the Banners for You stamp set. This is a great one to use because it has just all these words for pretty much everything. So I want to stamp the You Amaze Me. You Amaze Me right there. And I'm going to stamp this banner, and then I'm going to use the framelits to cut out the banner. What are the framelits called? Bunch of Banners framelits dies right here. And I want this one. And I'm going to stamp the banner over the top. Let's see, it goes this way. So see how I can, since I can see it, since it's photopolymer, I line it up and stamp. You Amaze Me. Okay, close that up. And then I'm gonna grab my Big Shot. Okay, so I've got the magnetic platform down. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't I do that last video and then it turned my whole video sideways? Hopefully that didn't happen again. Okay, so I have the magnetic platform and then the cutting plate, and I'm gonna put this on here. And this should line right up, and the magnetic platform will hold it right in place. So I wanna get it on there just right. You Amaze Me. Put my top plate on. Oops, that looks a little bit crooked. There we go. And run it through. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My children are here sucking up all of the internet. I asked them not to get online while I'm doing a live video, but you know how it goes. Okay, so now I've got my cute little banner, and let me stick this back in just so I don't lose it. Right there. All right. I'm going to stick a couple of mini dimensionals on the back of this. I don't have to use mini, but that's just what's right in front of me, so that's what I'm using. Peel these off. And stick it on my box. Like so. And there is my cute little box. And here's it. And I really want to see if I could put this one back together, but like I said, I don't know. could try. Let's see. It goes this way. Let's see if I can do it. And twist that over and over. I might be able to do it. The reason I went with dimensionals, you see, so that if I had to open my box, and I'll have to because eventually I will make little note cards, or I'll just use this. Come on. Do you ever feel like your fingers are just too, like your fingers are too big? They just get in the way? Okay. Okay, well, look at that. I think I did it. It's not completely perfect like it was before, but it's close enough. All right, I will take it. Look at that, cute. You amaze me. Okay, so they're placed in a little bit different spots, but that's okay. I'll take it. Turn that. There we go. Cute, right? Aren't these so cute and so easy to make? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live video if you stuck it out. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, a2zstamping.com, and visit my blog, you email me at a2zstamping@gmail.com. Visit my blog, a2zstamping.com, and that's